What is good, y'all? So last week I finished volume 5 of RWBY, right? And you know what that means if you've been here, and if you read the title, you know what we on. Today we are checking out the soundtrack. But before I do, I have a little bit of a issue I need y'all help with. So traditionally how I've been doing it is I would go find a playlist created by someone in the community, like just a fan of RWBY created a playlist with all the songs, and I go through that. But recently, I found out that Jeff Williams has a topic channel, which is a music channel dedicated to their music, and he has playlists with all the songs in it. And so moving forward, I'm trying to figure out, should I go with the community created playlist or should I go with Jeff Williams? And the reason why it's an issue is because the community created ones, they have fan art and stuff on there that lets you kind of connect the song with a character. Versus Jeff Williams just has an image, right? Just has an image. And so now I have to use more deductive reasoning and look more into it, connect the dots to figure out who that song is for. Y'all let me know, and in volume 6, I will pick which one is, most popular with y'all. But for today, we're going to do it the traditional way. This might be the last time, so revel in it. And if y'all enjoy this, make sure to hit the whole RWBY team, Casey Lee and Jeff Williams, and Viz Media, everybody working with RWBY to bring it back. Hit them with the goodness, okay? Like, comment, subscribe, share. Lock it in by hitting that bell. That is the goodness. Hit them with it. And if y'all enjoy my reaction, please do the same for your boy. All right, so kicking things off, we have The Triumph featuring Casey Lee Williams by Jeff Williams with lyrics. And I believe that this should be the intro for Volume 5, right? They do that every season. I hit play. It's the intro.
Back to the fairy tale, back to the show, back to the wall, and there's nowhere to go. Hopeless and desperate, all past it first. Things looking bleak, yeah, and they're bound to get worse. Helpless and doomed, and there's no way to win. Goals unachievable, faith running dead. Lost and forlorn, impossible.
This is definitely the song coming out of volume 4, right? Moving forward. Then I feel like transitioning to the middle of the season. True. All right. Let me get back to it. So hold on. I wanted to break down something. We'll be the ones to touch the sun, right? So if you think about how we kind of look at the seasons, right? I'm just thinking out loud here. When spring come out, that's when the sun kind of really return. This whole season was really about the spring maiden, and Yang was the one to get the relic from the spring maiden. So you could say in a way, Yang is the one that touched the sun. Think about it. I'm pretty sure 80 people don't put this together, bro. Well, I'm just saying, I just put that together. Okay, hold on. This is just a personal one. Yeah, I'm a girl, but I'm also a gun. The Boy is a Gun by Tyler, the Creator, popped in my head instantly. And it's just, I enjoy this song and I enjoy that song. It's ha. They did take the dub too.
Destiny, it would be a great mistake to think so. Every choice is ours and ours alone. This hasn't all been left by fate. This is the future we create. We're powered by every tear that's
Bro, I love when somebody started going crazy with the guitar, bro. Damn. And then they bring everybody in on it. I think when I finish season 8, right, we gonna go back through. We're gonna go back through and we're gonna do a tier list of all of the openings. All right. Cause I ain't one miss, but I don't know which one is my favorite, bro. All right, I think we're about to get to the next song. All right, so next up we have Ignite featuring, Casey Lee Williams, Lamar Hall, and Jeff Williams. I believe isn't he normally rapping on pretty much these songs? With a name like Ignite, definitely Yang. This was a big season for Yang, ain't gonna lie, bruh. Talking to they mama? I don't need this. Wait, hold on. Let me look at that. Is that a left and right bar? Like, that feels like, wait, there's a beauty that's greater than pure symmetry can contain. But she don't even gotta be symmetrical to be who she is, bruh. It's gotta be. Wait, you don't want to box with her. That's what she's saying. And then they threw Roby Yang. I was about to say something. I was gonna say, bro, like, boxing with Yang is gonna lead your life to ruin, bro. Why would you do that to yourself? You never wanna do things that are detrimental to your life. Oh, this is from Flint and Ruby. She don't play about that family, bro. I mean, I guess one person in her family that she might, I don't know. I ain't gonna say that she gave up on Raven, Because I don't think Yang is like that. But like, if you want to mess with anybody in her family, Raven is the closest one to do it to. And you still might get dropped. I love how they always encapsulate Yang. I know I'm pausing like my bad because this, you know, that's my best girl for the series, bruh. Because Yang has really got the confidence and she got the hands to back it up, and she will talk that ish with you, bruh. It's always great when you hear a song, bruh. And it's not really arrogant. She know what she can do. I can see that bar going too, Raven. So maybe Lamar Hall isn't rapping on this one. I forget who is rapping, bro. My memory is so bad.
I dominate and desecrate, leave you in a
Nope.
state. Put you
There
in
we
the
go.
that nonsense you perpetuate. Why you get me riled up?
Hold up. Okay, I was my memory ain't as bad as I thought, but it was getting kind of late in the song. I was like, yeah, am I wrong?
I dominate and desecrate, leave you in a foul state. Put you in the trash with that nonsense you perpetuate. Why you get me riled up? Don't you know wild, bro? Bet you'll understand when I'm pissing on your ashes, son. Torture, I'm torturous. When you feel the force of this blast, you'll crash like a cardiac explosion. Bitch, bloody body broken, no school. This a bloodbath.
Hold up, what? Let me read this. Okay.
Son, torture, I'm torturous. When you feel the force of this blast, you'll crash like a cardiac explosion. Bitch, bloody body.
Last you'll crash like a cardiac explosion.
Understand when I'm pissing on your ashes, son. Torture, I'm torturous. When you feel the force of this blast, you'll crash like a cardiac explosion. Bitch, bloody body broken, no school. This a bloodbath. Try to get away, but there's no escaping Alcatraz. Look what you make. You lose, you lose blood.
A Harry Potter bar.
My bag of tricks hit you with the baddest licks ever. You'll never contend. I win. Bringing out the beast in me, challenging my decency. Now I gotta ask, do you really want a piece of me? Hope you're ready for the pain. Suffer when I hit your brain. Erase your essence from earth. No need to explain.
Okay, bars. Using words I ain't seen in forever. Alright, what we got next? Like the song say, Ignite, that was fire. Hold on, what we got next? Okay. The Path to Isolation, featuring Casey Lou Williams by Jeff Williams, of course. This is a White song. Which I did White's dirty this season. Again, I apologize. But it just feels like, I don't know, it's weird. It wasn't as heavy as a focus on her. Like, honestly, this season, I'm giving the main focus to Yang and Blake. Like, RWBY didn't even feel like she was as heavily focused on.
With the unexpected loss of something dear.
Y'all took a lot of loss.
Warmth that comforted and cradled just disappears. And in its place there's nothing, just an endless empty hole. The light that showed the way is gone, and darkness takes control. Bitterness and anger are quick to fill the void. The path to isolation is littered with the dreams that lay destroyed.
Oh, change up. line. That was the line I needed. So I was trying to figure out, okay, what's kind of the mindset? What's the angle that Yang would kind of be approaching this with? Home. It's got to be the path to isolation. Definitely is isolating herself from the rest of her family, because of course Winter was supposed to be in Haven, right? She was supposed to be there, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But I mean, Atlas to Haven is a long trip, and ain't no one coming with her, so she is isolated for that moment until she happens to end up captured by Raven and end up getting out of isolation by joining up with Yang.
Enemies surround me, but the worst appear as friends. Liars and pretenders only seek to reach their ends. Everything is breaking right before my eyes. Looking in the mirror, I see someone that I don't recognize. The joy that my heart used to know is eluding me. I'm moved, and the one thing I feel is alone.
Also, this could just be her not even just leaving home. It could be her isolated in her home, because her little brother is an a-hole. Her dad is the king of assholes. And her friends, sister, mom, nowhere to be around. I'm going to this this season, but it really could just be her being separated in general. Okay, hold on. Before we go, I will say that while while Weiss has had a lot of progression, right? And she's leveled up so much, I feel like she got another breakout. You know, she got another like because even in the last big fight, the final fight of Volume 5, she was doing her thing, but it felt like there was more. But at the same time, based on what y'all done told me, like the maidens are already up there, and know the girls. From what y'all told me, the girls don't become maidens, but they do catch up in a word, So I feel like Weiss got some more that's locked away. Like she go through one more training arc where she really gonna be her. You feel me? Well, next up we have All Things Must Die, Casey Lee Williams and Jeff Williams. This is right. All Things Must Die, Raven. I should have guessed before I saw. Ominous. kind of rock with it.
Day by day, it's nearer. Step by step, you grow closer to your ruin. Soon your time to go. Life is just a journey.
And that's true.
Yours is near its end.
What are you talking about? I mean, you could be talking about anybody you fight, but hopefully it's that.
Bloody evolution. This world transcends. Black out the sky. All things must die. This is
Why they bring in like those deep notes right there, bro? Okay, I see the composition.
the end. Here's where you'll die. Legends are scattered, so just say
I thought it was about to get real darker. We picked up the tempo. Hold on.
here's where you'll die. Legends are scattered, so just say goodbye. No one will miss you when you're finally gone. And your conclusions in your swan song. Kindness, conspiracy. Endless extinguished energy. Just close your eyes. Don't fear demise.
Okay, hold on. See, Yang, I'm going to beat you. And when I beat you, your life is ruined. Raven, I've already beat you. Just die already. Just end it. It's over. You missing an arm. You got like 4 quarter-sized holes, and you just go into that darkness, bro. Just close your eyes. What is it? Go towards the light or get away from the light? I forget which one it is. Just die. They looking at a fight from 2 different angles. One is, you know what I'm about to do with you? Do you? The other, you see what happened? It's over. Damn. Damn. Hold on. Gleefully voicing this eulogy. That's terrifying. Can you imagine being at a funeral and someone being excited to say someone's eulogy, and especially if it's a person that killed them? I would be shook.
Rest now subside with fate collide. Black out the sky. All things must die. It's time to accept to abide. Admit that we never survived. Resign, go away. It's time to be one with the
Don't even try to live. She just saying comply with your death.
light. Let every guide. All things
I'm not gonna lie. I thought of that scene with Cinder. This song definitely encapsulates that whole moment from when Vernal shot to her pulling up and smacking the life out of her to even freezing her and letting her all of that, bruh. This song, yeah. All right. We got dark with that one. Where are we going next? Next song, Smile featuring Casey Lee Williams and Jeff Williams. Is this an Ilya song? Also, yo, to anybody, like, I know that this ain't really got nothing to do with this, but you see this bar down here, bro? If anybody knows how to get rid of this, please let me know, because it'd be irking me when it pops up.
Child, our daughter, sit while we talk a while. You've done no misdeed, still they'll put your life on trial.
Hold on, Jeff. Cause you just hit me with some Phil Collins type vibes, my boy. Like, understand, bro, like a little more, and I'm feeling Tarzan-ish, you feel me?
Like your family, far from any state of grace. You're as perfect as the wind and sky, but they'll treat you like you're out of place.
This world is cold. The power is with those who would judge and control, but we have a chance to make it right. This is what you'll do.
So this is her parents kind of talking.
Show them how you smile. It's only for a while. Take what you need. Leave them to bleed. Let them know bitter while your revenge is sweet.
Bruh, why y'all always bring the guitar in at the like the composition of the songs? The guitar, the drums is already fire on this song. I ain't gonna lie. So far, the drums on this song is probably my favorite of the the soundtrack so far. Then to bring the guitar in,
Keep the secret, pretending you're just like them. Live there like a princess in the kingdom of selfish men. Play their game now. Do what it takes to win. Steal it back. All they keep from you. Leave yourself to live beyond your skin.
so is this see in the beginning I thought it was her parents kind of talking to her maybe before their death, kind of like the envisionment of what they were, or like an embodiment of what they were. But now it sounds more like it. Like these last like maybe 10 bars sounds more like what her mind has twisted her parents' words to be. You know? Okay. it's such a, because if you think about, like, if you focus more on someone who like genuinely follows Adam, this could go to him as well. Of like, because he sees the world from the opposite end that the oppressive humans see the world as well. It's weird that I put it in a weird way, but like we have, let's say here in the center, we have RWBY. Anyone who don't really care about if someone's a faunus or not. They just they all want. They kind of like all people. They are accepting. And then you have the people up here, right? I'm trying to get it in this corner, right? Who are human and think lesser of the faunus, right? But then you have Adam right here, who is a faunus who thinks who hates the humans for the people up here. I'm this diagram is all over the place. He hates them, but at the same time, your hatred of them has gotten so far that all you can see is them. So all you see is black and white here. So you see faunus, not faunus. I hate not faunus, or I hate faunus. It's just that. And so this song could be talking about people who are either faunus and only see human and faunus separate completely, and see you as a faunus, so you have to be with us, or a human who sees you're a faunus and we hate you because you're a faunus, or you're lesser. It's a lot. This song has layers to it. At least that's how I'm perceiving it. And it could be either or with these lines. Alright. Wait, hold on. This time, From Shadows Part 2. Basically in Jeff Williams. From Shadows Part. So I'm, From Shadows Part 1 had to be earlier. And even just reading it, it sounds. Was that Blake's trailer? I feel like I saw a comment saying that on the Blake on the trailers video I did. So I'm gonna guess. Y'all let me know. Blake's or the Black trailer. So this is, I think this is a song to the faunus. Yeah, definitely. I don't know why this. I watch way more flickering, faster things on the daily, but for some reason, this one just like going in and out subtly is messing me up a little bit, bro. But also, so From Shadows, like, this time, right? So like instead of this time, what's coming from the shadows is a new the shadows of the old White Fang or the corrupted White Fang is a new kind of army movement of Faunus. You feel me? That's what I'm getting from that. This is coming from the shadows of the old White Fang. True. He brought it really into the verse. Hold on. See, one thing that I like that they kind of accepted is, like they were saying, it's pretty much either fight or die. And fight, you got to fight for the right side, or ultimately it could be catastrophic in the end. Because let's say that Adam and his little members of the White Fang did do all the things that they wanted. You don't know if Salem is really gonna back them. Her and Cinder could have easily set him up to fail. And so now they've attacked more nations, and Faunus are shown outright as like kind of a whole attacking these people. And now you have all the other nations seeing all of y'all as enemies. And it could get to the point where they feel that y'all are so much of a threat that wiping all of y'all out might get put on the table or executed. And so y'all could either fought for the right side, or now everybody dies. Understand, when a lot of lives start getting lost, they start taking drastic actions. Okay. All that matters. See, I can't see. I really can't tell who that is. All that matters. This is a song for it. John? I don't know. Maybe. I'm trying to figure out who this song could be for. And like John did lose, like he almost lost someone else who mattered to him. Now granted, the thing that really mattered to him, he already lost. Um, it could be a everyone song, kind of a group song, because you know they all matter to each. I don't know. I'm trying to speculate. I don't know. This is a hard one for me. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, Yang and Blake. And this is from Flint of RWBY. Okay.
Never thought that you would stay forever. Never asked you to commit your life. But I can tell you in my heart, I never thought you'd up and leave me without a trace to lead me. And now you're standing here with that look in your eyes, the look that makes me hope I'll just believe your lies. You're lost, you're found, you're hard to pin down. I never know if you'll come through. Then you appear, together we're here.
Okay. I'm putting pieces together. Y'all know I gotta put pieces together for this song. So Blake did kind of just up and leave. And it was a very dramatic moment for Yang at the time. She lost more than just a fight, right? And then, you know, she lost friends who died. Beacon fell. She lost that. That was a major L. She lost her arm. And then two of her friends, one got snatched away by her dad. Then the other one just left. And they were getting closer. But then final fight time come up out of nowhere. I didn't even think Blake was gonna show up that season. And then boom, she pulled up.
And that's all that matters somehow. Thought that I could pull you from the shadows, maybe help you find your wings and fly. But you're a path no longer that I travel. The more I'm just defeated, my past mistakes repeated. I'll risk it once again to have you near my side. Another chance to let you just destroy my pride. You're lost, you're found, you're hard to pin down. And
So y'all let me know. Don't let me know, because if it's something that is revealed later, don't let me know. But like the way this song is sounded, it's so warm, right? It's so lovingly, right? And so far it sounds like a song Yang talking to Blake, right? And so I'm kind of confused, right? Because we got Blake and Son. If what is going on is what is going on, she got a thing for blondes. You feel me? Blake got a thing for blondes. I don't know. Like, don't let me know. But like, I'm putting 1 and 1 together. It's getting 2, but then there's a 3 standing right there looking at the whole thing like, hey yo. I'm just saying.
never know if you'll
Not really hey yo, but like, what about me, rather?
then you appear together.
But I could be looking too much into it. I could be.
That's all that matters somehow. I feel like I'm running out
ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Someone saying those words, the one thing I can count on is that I can't count on you would tear me up inside, bro. I'm boo-hooing. Big tears, snot, all that. Cause that feels like you just lost faith in me, bro. No. Ain't no one ever lost faith in me in my life. And I don't ever want that to happen. I thought Blake had a rebuttal.
You're lost, you're found, you're hard to pin down. I never know if you'll come through. Then you appear, together we're here, and that's all that matters somehow.
Songs like these with so much emotion, they make me hope that one day, maybe when RWBY has, ended, when it gets to the end, the conclusion, I hope, and maybe they already did it. I have not done enough research. I'm just speaking off of what I'm feeling now. I really hope that they show a lot of like the voice acting, like them actually recording it. And I want to hear see Casey Lee perform these songs because she sings with a lot of emotion. And I would love to see that. Like, anytime they are doing documentaries of, like, recently I watched the movie Sinners. I want to see a documentary of them recording that. See the funny times, the times when you see them record the scene that was made it to the movie, and see people's reaction. See all of that, bro. I would love to see a whole documentary from volumes 1 all the way to volume 30, 20. I don't know. I don't know what they got in store. And then, it'd be cool to see like Monty kind of directing things, like him talking back in the early seasons. R.I.P. All right. We have Gold Acoustic.
Dream of anything, I'll make it all come true. Everything you need is all I have for you. I'm forever, always by your side. Whenever you need a friend, I'm never far behind. If the stars all fall and there's no more light, and the moon should crumble, it'll be alright. Don't you worry about the dark, I will light up the night with the love in my heart.
1 second.
Burn like the sun, keep
My bad.
safe and warm. Like the smell of a
Oh.
rose on a summer's.
Hold on. This also said Gold Acoustic. So that means that there is a gold. Is that like season 2? I gotta go back and listen, bro. I've already restarted my watch of RWBY, but I gotta go back and listen again too.
Day I will be there to take
You can't just listen once.
with the touch of my hand, I will turn your life to gold. the smell of a rose on a summer's day.
Okay, so on the art, it seems, father-daughter. But I feel, let me know. I feel like back on the season 1 or volume 1 soundtrack, I said that this was Yang and RWBY. I feel like that's like I'm like listening to it more, kind of remembering some of the lyrics. I feel like I said this was Yang and RWBY. Mellow Rose.
That it take all your fears away. With the touch of my hand, I will turn your life to Don't worry, I've got you. Nothing will ever harm you. I'm close by. I'll stay here through all things. I will be near. Close your eyes. Don't you cry. Love's around you. In time you'll fly. Don't you worry about the dark. I will light up the night with the love in my heart. I'll burn like the sun, keep you safe and warm. Like the smell of a rose on a summer's day. I'll be there to take all your fears away. With the touch of my hands, I'll turn your life to gold. With the touch of my hand, I'll turn your life to gold.
Yeah, nah, this definitely had to be season 1, bro. This had to be season 1. Because if I'm remembering correctly, RWBY was really excited and happy that Yang was there. Now, granted, if I'm remembering correctly, Yang was like, I really want to go hang out with those folks. These new people who, aren't you, little sis. Like, don't get me wrong, I love you. But those my people over there. But RWBY was just happy to be there. Then she started meeting Weiss and Blake, and they eventually Team RWBY was created. But yeah, I'm thinking that I'm locking it in season 1. All right, next up we have Let's Just Live. Harry Lode's remix is Let's Just Live. I'm not tripping, right? That's season 4's opening, right?
It used to feel like a fairy tale. Now it seems we were just pretending. We think so
Yeah, it is.
on our way to a happy ending. Then it turned out life was far less like a bedtime story than a tragedy with no big reveal of the hero's glory. And it seems we weren't prepared for a game that wasn't fair. Do we just go home? Can we follow through? When our hope is gone, there is one thing we can do. Let's just live day by day, not be conquered by our sorrows. The bad can hold us down.
They flipped it into like a club hit? Like a dance track a little bit?
We must break free. Inside we're torn apart, but time will mend our hearts. So onward, nothing else, so let's just live. Just because a happy place, we've suffered so much pain.
Okay, hold on. I need to figure something out. I just need to figure it out. Hold on. I want to say something, but I want to figure out. I want to say it correctly. Give me 1 second. All right. Okay. So, if I'm not mistaken, right, Sega has been talking about bringing back some of their old games, right? And one game that I played a little bit of, was Jet Set Radio, because I played one of my favorite anime, Air Gear, and so people told me that Jet Set Radio was like Air Gear, which I see what they were talking about. Not exactly like it, but like it enough. And so listening to like playing Jet Set Radio, this remix sounds like it could be on the game. You know, it ain't as funky, but like it's got that upbeat tempo that I can see it fitting into the game a little bit, bro.
When it feels like there's nothing worth living for, everything is broken, the light's not there anymore.
Okay, Harry Lowe's. I like what you did there. I like what you did there. I think, yeah, okay, this is the last song of this, but we have one more. One more. And it is this. It is Armed and Ready Folk remix. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Armed and Ready Folk remix was or Armed and Ready was from last season as well.
But there's no waking from this nightmare. The stage is always set, the place I can't forget, the hidden eyes that I can feel there. My eyes are open wide, I'm racing to her side. There's nothing that I won't do for her. But this is not a dream, my mind repeats the scene. I can't forget it and it's torture. That was before, but not anymore. I've left it behind. As much as I lost, once I'm across, I'll find. I found the strength to grow to so much more. A whisper to a roar. No more crying. It's time for me to soar. Feel like I'm finally unbroken. Feel like I'm back from the dead. My strength back and confidence growing. Out of my way 'cause I'm armed
So y'all told me that there was a RWBY video game, right? And I could see this version of the song being on the game. Also, a cool thing that would have been for like the RWBY video game. If y'all have seen anything about Tides of Annihilation, that game, the way they kind of have their combat system set up would be kind of cool for a RWBY game. Like, you know, I'm always gonna think, you know, you could put a Souls like in just about everything. You could turn Pokemon into a Souls like. Imagine playing as Pikachu, Lucario, or really Blaziken, any Pokemon that you want, and taking on Rayquaza or Groudon, Kyogre, something like that, right? You could do it. You could. The way the fights go in this, I want it to be Bayonetta, Devil May Cry style. Which I have not looked into the RWBY game that is out there currently, because I didn't look into how the combat system is on there, which it might already exist. But I'm just saying I could see it. But Tides of Annihilation specifically, as you play as RWBY, and in Tides of Annihilation, I believe, I don't know the main character's name because the game hasn't come out yet. But the main character, when she fights, she summons like knights to do moves for her. And so essentially she's always running with like a little bit of a team with her, but they're not walking behind her. She just summons them. That'd be kind of cool to have, like, for heavier attacks, you bring Yang out. For more speedy attacks, maybe, it could really be either or. And then it could be Weiss or Blake, and whoever it isn't, then you have a finesse attack, which I think I would give finesse to Blake. And then your general attacks, which can still be powerful, are RWBY. It'd be cool. I should be a game designer, bro. I have so many ideas that I think are $1 million ideas, but we all should think our ideas are $1 million ideas. See, combat with RWBY doing a bunch of like combos with this playing in the background. I don't even know. Honestly, I would rather, or if you could switch characters. There it is. You can switch characters because Armed and Ready, a club scene, right? Like Yang's trailer. and you just doing nasty combos with this playing in the background, it's a vibe, bro. You just imagine her juggling somebody with punches with this playing in the background. You just I don't know what I'm exactly on. I just know I need to get to this. So I guess I'm in another playlist. I think that this is this playlist all over again, if I'm not mistaken. I think, yeah, because this time was earlier. So we'll leave it here. I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about it. The soundtrack was a vibe, but I'm giving it my number one this time. It's not it's not the song this time, but this time I'm gonna give it the smile. I'm gonna give it the Ilias. Ilias song was going crazy, bruh. Like I like so I like the duality of it. It could be like at first it was her mom. It seemed like her mom and dad talking to her, just like on some loving parent energy. But then, like I said, it felt like her parents' words got twisted by all the things that she experienced and kind of turned negative. But then the drums that was in that, the way the guitar came in, it was a fire song, bro. Like I said, it was giving me Phil Collins vibes. I'm a millennial, where I grew up on them Tarzan movies. Can you feel what is it? Coming in the Air Tonight? Boy, grew up on that too. So it's like the minute I get some Phil Collins vibes, it's already up. But I mean, don't get me wrong, there was some other bangers too. All Things Must Die, Ignite, and All Things Must Die. Them two songs are probably, y'all know I gotta, y'all know, bro. Yang always gonna be on top. So Smile, Ignite, because Yang was talking her stuff as she always do, and I'm always here for it. But then, like, Yang was talking about, like I said before, what I'm gonna do to you. But Raven on All Things Must Die, what I just did to you, and accept it, and accept your death, and die. It's over. I don't want to hear nothing else. But now this, as always, Jeff and Casey Lee Williams do not be messing with these, bro. And I know what I want. Either I'm gonna have to set it up, or I'm gonna need somebody to set this up for me. But there's a site called Liwu Fufu. It was Uwu Fufu before, but that got shut down. And RDC got another one created. I don't know how it works, but I would love for, at the end of my watch, right, someone create a Liwu Fufu of all the songs, and we go through and we put, because it's pretty much you put which song is better to you. We just go through live stream of all the songs, and we just listen, and I decide which one I like more, and we see which my number one is, because that's the only way I could do it. Because I feel like if I was to say, like, right now my top 5 songs ever, I would miss one, or I miss something, bro, and I need to go back, and recency bias, But I think that that's something I want to do. I want to go live and just go on a Liwu Fufu and do all. It's about 10 to 12 songs every, so that's about 80 to 100 songs. That's not too bad. I'm not going to listen to every, all 4 minutes or all 3:30. I'm not going to do all that, but I'm going to get a decent enough in to catch the vibe of the song, kind of remember it, and figure out which one I want to win. I got to get that set up, or if y'all can help me set it up, please, I would appreciate it. But another fire one, bro. I can't wait to. As a matter of fact, I ain't waiting for Volume 6, bro. For members, I'm gonna try to get it done. But when this video goes up, which is tomorrow for me, volume 6 should be started, and y'all should be able to see that as well. But I gotta say, Casey Lee and Jeff Williams, you did it again. You did it again. I like that y'all had some remixes in here. So if y'all enjoyed this, hit them with the goodness. Hit the RWBY team with the goodness. The official RWBY YouTube channel, Viz Media, for bringing it back. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Lock it in by hitting that bell. That is the goodness. Hit them with it. And if y'all enjoyed my reaction, please do the same for your boy. This has been your boy Reggie Wolf. I'm signing out. Peace.